Hey guys, welcome to the FrozenBob channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Zoom H6. Let's talk about the features. I saw some reviews of this online, but I didn't particularly like them. After using it for a few days, actually not mine, I actually borrowed it. I used it for a project and I decided I'd do a review on it just to show people what this is and if it's worth getting, because it's not worth getting for everyone because it's pretty heavy duty and it's pretty expensive. But it's definitely like professional. Like you can do a short film with this, you can do a podcast, you can do live recordings like a concert. It has 4 XLR inputs, so like one of these wires, this is the output for like a microphone, and then you just connect this into here like that, and then you can put up to 4 mics. I have it in the left channel right now, left 1, 2, and then right 3, 4. Hook up anything, condenser mics, shotgun mics, PZM, is that what it's called? PZM is like a flat mic. You can put anything pretty much. You can record all of them, like you can plug all of it up and then at the same time, you know, it can like record, so it'll be on 4 different tracks, so it's really nice. So if you're doing like an interview and you're not sure exactly what kind of sound you want, you can connect a condenser mic here and a shotgun mic here, and then later on decide which one you want to use from the audio recording. You can change your levels with these dials, they're pretty nice. Easily changes them. And then you can also put 1 mic up here, and then you just directly put it in. So altogether you can have like 5 mics, so that's pretty nice. I have a couple of the mics that you can put onto here. This is a stereo mic that you can put on, and it has these little plastic caps that you know, just take them off. You don't want to damage them, so always keep your plastic caps if you ever buy this. So what you do is you just click it on and then you can just use it, and it has the levels right here. I'm not sure if the stuff I borrowed mine, so I'm not sure if this comes bundled with the recorder, if you have to buy these separately. I'll leave some links on to like an Amazon page. I think you just get this and then you can buy these as an accessory, or maybe they'll have bundle options too. So yeah, it's pretty nice, and it also has this wind filter, pop filter thing you can just put on here. I think this is pretty discreet. I mean, if you're doing interviews, say on the street or something, it's not really like cumbersome to carry around. So that's one of them. And the other one I have here is the XY mic. It has numbers on here, 90 degrees, and you can turn it like this and it'll get 120 degrees of sound. It's a pretty good mic for different situations, and the stereo mic is good for like getting room sound and stuff like that. So let me show you just a full what you're getting on here. The interface is super clean. It has a recording button and you can turn on the different channels on here. It also has this buffer. I know my camera's a little bit blurry, I don't have like the autofocus on, but it has this buffer. Say if everything is too loud, you can make it actually -20, and then you can buffer out the levels like that. These are a little bit easy to move, but I mean, I know some of them have this like bar across, but I didn't have a problem with it. If you're just holding it in your hand like this, you're not gonna touch the buttons. That's something to consider if you accidentally click buttons. Interface super clean. Record, playback. They have the stop button, going back and forth between your like different recordings. And on the side they have this menu button, and they also have this switch where you can navigate through the menu. So you click the menu button, then you can navigate up and down. Super easy. And it has an internal speaker, so you can play back your audio through here, or you can put in headphones. I think it's an 1/8 inch. If you need a converter for certain headphones, it's an 1/8 inch. So normal headphones can connect into here. And you can actually hear the recordings live. So like say you're recording something on like a stereo mic here, you can hear it while it's recording. Like you can hear their voice directly in here, so you can monitor the levels if it's like clipping and stuff. This is how you turn it on at the bottom, and then it just turns on. It's not a touch screen or anything, but you know, it's really clean interface. Like you can, I know it's a little bit bright, but yeah, that's how it looks. Super easy to use in my opinion. I haven't ever used a recorder other than this particular one. Otherwise I just, you know, directly record to my camera. I don't have a baseline, so I'm just saying, like, in my experience using this one particular device, it's been pretty good. Just use 4 batteries in the back, I haven't used all of the battery. I'm assuming it can last at least 4 or 5 hours of like just continuously use at least. It uses an SD card on the side. You just put it in, format it. I didn't format it because I just borrowed mine. And then that's how you record to an SD card, just similar to like a DSLR. One part is I'm not sure, like I tried to take this out and just put in an SD card reader, and it didn't, like I couldn't see the files in it. What you have to do is I guess you get a wire. I had a wire that came with mine, and then you plug this in, and it has an option. It'll show up on the screen like, do you want to use this as an SD card reader, and it has another option. But yeah, you just click the SD card reader by just pressing down on this button, and then it goes to that mode, and then you can open it on your computer. The menus, you just click menu, right? And then it takes you to this new screen, but all it has is like a bunch of folder options for your different audio tracks, and then you can set them in different ways, and it has like phantom power. Say you have a condenser mic, so you can run phantom power. Go to this, there's this option, it's like a red icon. You go there, and it has recording format options, and then you can just scroll through it. Altogether, I like to think this is a pretty good device. Really handy, fits well in the hand. I know I saw some reviews where people were complaining about like the older recorders, it didn't feel as good. This one's top heavy, so the bottom part is lighter, and you know, it's nice, pretty light. I mean, it's like top heavy, but it's like less than, I'd say, 2 pounds, and it's really sturdy. I like the feel of it. It's like plasticky, but it doesn't feel cheap. Super small, so you can like carry it in a bag. Say you're a gaffer, you can put it in a bag, slip it in a bag, your XLR cables, and then boom up, you know, have one of these cables just connected to an NTG1 or something like that. So I like it. I would say it's not for everyone because it is pretty expensive. If you're like a professional, if you're like a professional gaffer, if you're making a movie or something, or you know you're gonna use this for a long time, I would get this. There's other options. They have the lesser ones where they have less XLR options and stuff like that. I say get that if you haven't used one of these before. I like to think like this is way overkill for me, and it's pretty expensive. I don't think I would need all of these inputs and everything. It's really sleek, discreet. So far, no problems. Super clean audio. I didn't hear any noise. I think there's like a thing where like sound devices have some of their own internal noise, and I felt like my audio was clean despite having whatever internal noise devices have. It's like super minimal if there is, and if you use like a sound reduction software, you can definitely get rid of it if it even exists. So that's my review of this. Hopefully you guys have a better idea of what this thing is and what you can do with it. If you have any more questions, leave them down in the comments below. I will definitely answer them. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to future videos. Usually I'm not going to do reviews on things like this just because I don't have a lot of access to them, but you know, if I happen to have a chance to borrow something, I'll definitely share it with you guys. But otherwise, you know, I just do like tutorial videos, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Again, I will see you guys later, and take care.